In the heart of Nkoranza, a peaceful African village surrounded by green forests on red earth, lived Vivian, a beautiful, curious, and stubborn young girl. Her laughter echoed through the fields, her dreams soared beyond the skies, but her spirit was untamed. Her grandmother, Mame Efua, was her guardian, a wise old woman who carried the weight of generations in her eyes. She often warned Vivian about the ways of the old world, where spirits walked among men and certain places were never to be disturbed. But Vivian never listened. Behind their village lay a narrow trail wrapped in mist, a path that led deep into the forest. No one ever went there. Mame Efua had forbidden it, saying it belonged to the ancestors. Yet each time Vivian passed by, she felt an invisible pull, as if the forest was calling her by name. The night of the harvest festival arrived. The village danced to the rhythm of drums. Laughter filled the air, and the fires glowed bright. But amid the joy and music, Vivian's heart wandered. She gazed at the forest edge, where moonlight touched the forbidden path. When no one was watching, she slipped away, following the call that had haunted her for years. The forest greeted her with silence. The moment her feet touched the earth beyond the village, the air grew colder. The moon dimmed and the whispers began, faint at first, then louder. The trees swayed though there was no wind, and shadows danced around her. Yet curiosity drove her forward. After a long walk, Vivian found it, an ancient shrine made of stone and roots, covered with strange carvings. At its centre, a small blue flame flickered in the dark, never dying, never fading. Something deep inside her told her to leave, but her hand moved on its own. She reached out and touched the flame. A loud scream echoed, not human, not animal, something ancient. The ground trembled. The flame flared bright and burst into a spiral of smoke that formed faces. Angry, distorted faces. Vivian ran, but the forest changed around her. Paths vanished, trees moved, and shadows followed her every step. The air grew thick, heavy, and alive. Far away in the village, Mame Efua woke up suddenly. Her heart pounded, her spirit heavy with fear. She grabbed her lantern and ran toward the forest. She knew. She had seen this moment long ago. In dreams she tried to forget. She called Vivian's name, but her voice was swallowed by the wind. When the sun rose, the villagers followed Mame Efua's cries to the edge of the forest. The path was silent. Only strange footprints remained, and in front of the old shrine lay Vivian's necklace, glistening with dew. The girl was gone. No one ever saw her again. For days, the village mourned. The laughter that once filled the air was replaced by silence. Every night, Mame Efua sat by the fire, clutching the necklace, whispering prayers into the darkness. She spoke to her granddaughter's spirit, begging for forgiveness and peace. Years passed, and the story became legend. The villagers warned their children never to walk the forbidden path. But on some nights, when the moon glows full and the wind moves through the trees, they say you can hear a faint voice singing, the voice of a girl who disobeyed, forever lost between the world of the living and the spirits. Old Mame Efua grew frail, her body weak, but her eyes still searching the forest edge. Sometimes she smiled faintly, as if she could see Vivian standing there, young and free, just as she remembered. Then the vision would fade, leaving only the rustling of leaves. On the night Mame Efua passed away, a strange calm filled the village. The wind carried her last whisper, Vivian. And deep in the forest, under the same moonlight that once led the girl astray, two shadows walked together at last.